welcome. I'm sure you're all aware that the students in our classrooms have never known a life without being bombarded with all manner of digital technology, making them very proficient digital natives. We, on the other hand, are digital immigrants, venturing into a land that can sometimes be intimidating and overwhelming. Digital natives have a very different learning style to previous generations, meaning that traditional teaching methods may not be the most effective way to engage students in meaningful learning. It's imperative that we as educators understand this and incorporate technology into the classroom so that our students have the opportunity to connect with learning in a platform they understand and enjoy. Not only will your students appreciate this type of learning, they will be more motivated to participate, engage in more meaningful ways, and achieve better academically. Open-ended programs that allow students to create products where they are in control of manipulating the content and how it is delivered are the most valuable. We can also use these programs ourselves to make resources to engage our students. So let's take a look at 4 examples of how to use open-ended programs for resource production and how students interacted with and reacted to using it.
BoardMaker is a program developed and sold by Spectronics to enhance language and learning process for students of all levels. Its purpose is to make resources for integrating words and pictures to aid in communication via visual buttons. It can be used to make any product that incorporates textual and visual information. It's an easy-to-use program that allows users to add pictures from its extensive built-in library. Images can also be added from media devices or the internet. These images can be added to the library for future use. Images can be edited to suit specific needs. You can even create and save completely new images. Here you can see how I made movement flashcards that students used to engage in gross motor activities. The cards communicated what activity they were going to do. They allowed students to refer back and keep on track. You could also use these flashcards to set up a circuit or self-regulated activities. The next program we're going to look at is Microsoft Word. It's generally used to make documents that are primarily text-based, but you can also add and manipulate other elements to make interesting resources. Documents can be printed and used as worksheets, or students can add to templates or create their own documents. I use Word to create a worksheet incorporating text in a table. Once I had printed the completed worksheet, I added images to use as an example to show my students. Images can be added from the picture library or from your computer's files. Here I used the Hairstyle Makeover app on the iPad to create the image I wanted to insert. The students also used the app to create their own hairstyles. They had way too much fun choosing a hairstyle for their teacher. We then emailed the images to the laptop. They were resized and printed, ready to be cut out and glued onto the worksheet. Students could also insert their photos straight into a templated document themselves. Now let's look at another program found in the Microsoft Office suite. Publisher is primarily a program that allows users to edit images. It's an ideal platform for creating documents that are image-rich, such as posters, flyers, advertisements, and newsletters. I use Publisher to create a simple game by inserting a colourful table and adding appropriate images. I created and formatted the table using the Publisher toolbar and inserted images that I found on the internet. Children in the Special Needs program used the game during their supervised playtime. They enjoyed playing so much they asked to play again and asked if they could have copies to take back to their own classrooms. The final resource was made using 4 different programs. I used Telegami, the video function on my iPad, iMovie, and YouTube. This is known as app smashing. Telegami is a program that allows users to record audio and play it back via an animated avatar, just like the introduction to this presentation. iMovie allows you to take a number of different images, video, and audio files and combine them into a movie presentation. Your finished masterpiece can then be uploaded to YouTube to be enjoyed by the whole world. I used all these apps to make a how-to video for making a butterfly. Students in the Make and Share group used the video to show them how to make their own butterfly. Using a video in this manner meant that the lesson was self-paced. The students could pause after each step, do that step, and then watch the next part. They could also rewind and watch again as needed. This lesson saw the students taking control of their own learning. They worked together and helped each other remember the steps to construct their butterflies. It was great to see that very little input was needed from the teacher. I hope by watching this presentation I have inspired you to think about some great ways of using open-ended programs in your classroom. Thank you for watching.